way down.
Of course,
Morning,
of course
folks.
they didn't.
Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. This gorgeous, it is Friday. It is Friday, September 28th. I see one other thing I forgot, didn't I?
Commercials.
No. Is that thing on mute? It is muted, isn't it?
The fan's on.
That's the other thing. I knew that there was some sound.
Got it.
Problem solved.
Lucas is the problem solver.
That's what I'm here
Ladies
for.
and gentlemen, welcome to the Big Talk with Bruce Dickey Friday edition. It's the Take the Points edition, and we do certainly appreciate you being here with us. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for joining us today. Of course, here's the Take the Points crew for today. Lucas Vaughn there on the edge, and Jamie Hodges here in the middle. We've got an incredible array of different sports to talk about today, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But first, let's talk about some of the things going on this weekend. What are some community events this Friday, September 28th, and Saturday, September 29th? A huge weekend. As well, it starts all with the best that you have to do this. This is the thing you have to do before you get started on a big weekend, boys.
Eat.
It's at Clay County Health Department at 9 o'clock this morning. Right now, you can go down there after you watch a show. It's the car seat safety check event. Car seat safety check event.
I wish I could still ride in car seats. That'd be the best
You'd never
life.
have to drive.
Oh, it'd be the best life ever. Just have people hand you stuff.
I sit in the back of Blair's van. It's comfy back there. There's TV. We watch
Do you
movies.
let one of the kids sit in front, or does Blair just drive around?
Grayson sits up front.
Grayson sits in front? Well, that's very nice.
Yeah.
How kind. But that is today, and it is from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. again today at the Clay County Health Department here in Flora. Also today, Jeff Frontier Days. They'll be held today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And there'll be children's games today, as well as the Little Miss Frontier Days pageant. Saturday's going to have all kinds of kids games, and then bouncy houses, car and truck show. The big parade is Saturday afternoon, and that's going to be at around 2 o'clock, I believe. Plus the big track and tractor show, ham and bean dinner on Saturday. Sunday starts with a worship service, and then at noon they're going to be the big fried chicken and ham as well. So that's going on Jeff Frontier Days today. Tomorrow, big weekend tomorrow here in Flora. Make sure you go down to the grade school. They've got the big Apple Knocker Festival. It'll start at 9:30. It'll run till 3 o'clock this afternoon. They're going to have all kinds of different games and food and entertainment, live bands, just a huge weekend down there at the Apple Knocker Festival here in Flora. In Kinmundy today, tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m., it's the Kinmundy Log Cabin Village 41st Annual Fall Festival. It'll be tomorrow and Sunday. It's located there in Kinmundy, starts at 10 a.m. Also at 8:30 on Saturday, Women's Conference with Kendra Smiley. That's at the Salem Lutheran Church. Tickets, $20, including continental breakfast, catered lunch, so you get 2 meals out of it. That's all right. Worship, praise, prayer, laughter, and fun, and some presentation by Kendra Smiley. That'll be a lot of fun. Big neighborhood food pantry fundraiser going on in Kinmundy as well tomorrow. That starts at 9 a.m. It's going to run till 5:30. Crafters and vendors are going to be set up at Crazy Dave's Auto Sales in Kinmundy. So a huge day in Kinmundy tomorrow. You're making notes to go to that right now, aren't you?
Yes. I'm getting my craft booth set up. It's
What
going to be
do you
glorious.
sell at your craft booth?
Popsicle people.
Popsicle people.
I draw little faces on one end of the stick,
Yeah.
and then you take that glue and you glue them together, make arms and legs. Hey, I'm crazy.
Do you make clocks or anything out of those? That'd be pretty cool too.
That's potatoes.
Oh, well, that's very
Potato clocks.
You make the potato battery type of things too.
Well, yeah. I mean,
that's
run for good 40 minutes, and then they're done. Then you had sour cream and you eat.
Then they're done forever. Absolutely, that'll work. Other things going on today in all over the place, Saturday all over the place. Ingram's Pioneer Log Village Cabin. Like I said, that's in Kinmundy. I have a little bit more information. They have pre-Civil War cabins there, and they're going to have reenactors, all kinds of stuff. Again, that's the 29th, and as well as October 6th next week. In Vandalia, Saturday. This is a good one. This one we're going to want to think about. It's Wine and Ale with Abe at the Vandalia State House.
I hope it's like an impersonator.
So do I.
If not, it changes things a bit.
It does. It'll go from noon till 9 p.m. The event is a fundraiser in support of the State House Window Restoration Project. Guests at Wine and Ale with Abe can sample a wide variety of local, national, and international wines and beer, along with great food from local restaurants and clubs. Families attending should bring lawn chairs and long blankets to enjoy the music of legends with Mike and Bobby Eulberg, Judy McNutt, Harold Swafford, Tom Fedregon, Scott Greenwood, and Drew Schaefer and the LS Express. So that's a big time there in Vandalia all day long on Saturday. Also Saturday, a benefit and birthday party for Randy Dean. That's going to be in Centralia. That's at the Centralia Elks Lodge starting around, let's say 6 o'clock. I'm going to start at 6 o'clock on Saturday night.
Tell them earlier.
That is what it says.
I was about to say, did you just make that up?
Tell them earlier so they get more people in there earlier, more money.
I see your point. Also,
Starting at noon, folks.
The 44th Annual Olney Arts Council Fall Festival of Arts and Crafts will be held Saturday. Now, are you going to bring the popsicle stick people to Olney as well?
I'll be sold out by then for my craft fair at Ken Monday.
Well, that's you just didn't think ahead and go to both places.
I eat all the popsicles I can, Bruce. And it's just like there's only a finite amount.
Well, now that's true. You're doing what you can to help. Wonderful. Also, the Fairfield Kiwanis Club going to have a big old pork burger sale on Saturday. Union North CP Church down in Fairfield is going to host a movie night, and doesn't say what the movie is. You think it's there it is. I Can Only Imagine. I was going to suggest a movie. Maybe you guys have any movies they could show at the CP Church?
I Can Only Imagine. Perfect. Be a great one.
That would be a good one.
Be beautiful weather for it.
I think it's inside.
Be better outside.
Be better outside, like a projector.
Yeah, that would be outstanding. That would be very cool. What's on Wabash? You guys want to watch some sports maybe this weekend?
All the sports. Give me all the sports.
Tonight only. Westmont at Salem. It's homecoming in Salem. It's football. It's Football Friday. And it's an early time, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you mark your calendar. Change your VCR. Change everything. Get everything, your DVR. Get it set up. It's at 6 p.m. tonight. The game kickoff will be at 6 p.m. Jamie and I will be there at 5:30 as the Westmont Sentinels.
Come by, say hi.
Yeah, absolutely. Westmont Sentinels will be taking on the Salem Wildcats on their homecoming night. So there you go. Major League Baseball tonight. It is the nitty-gritty right now. It's terrifically tight as St. Louis plays at the Cubs this afternoon. That'll be at 1:20. Adam Wainwright taking the mound for the Cardinals. He'll go against Kyle Hendricks. You can watch that on not one, not two.
How many, Bruce?
3 different channels. You can
Crazy.
watch that on Fox Sports Midwest Channel 630. You don't like listening to Dan and Al, and who could blame you? You can listen to NBC Sports Channel Chicago. That's on Channel 643. If you don't like listening to Len Casper, and who could blame you? Go to ESPN Channel 601, and then you could hear Alex Rodriguez probably, along with John Shambi and
Who knows?
Who you gonna pick out of those?
I don't know.
Who do you like?
I'm going Fox Sports Midwest.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, okay. Well, that'd be the Cardinals.
I want my bias view.
I want people to tell me what I already know.
That's right. I want sunshine.
New York Yankees are in Boston tonight. That's at 6:10. Lance Lynn taking the mound for the Yankees against Rick Porcello. That's that'll be on the ESPN Channel 601. Also tonight, Chicago White Sox at Minnesota. That'll be on NBC Sports Chicago, Channel 643 again. Lucas Giolito versus Chase DeYoung. And the late night game is on Major League Baseball Network. The Dodgers taking on San Francisco. Hyunjin Ryu taking on Madison Bumgarner.
But Bruce, what about our favorite sport, college football?
Friday night has college football as
Yes.
well. Little Jamie, take it easy.
That's great, Bruce.
There's Friday night college football as well. A couple of games. 2 games you could watch of college football. Memphis is at Tulane. That's on ESPN2, Channel 638. And the final game of the evening at 8 p.m., it's UCLA at Colorado in the Pac-12. FS1, Channel 610. Now, does that help you out? Are you
That helps a lot. That's a lot of
You
sports.
can't watch that. You're gonna be in Salem doing the ball game against Westmont.
We start early.
That's right.
And Salem's going to roll them, so we'll be done by 8.
That sounds good. That sounds good. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's the Take the Points edition, and Lucas and Jamie and I will be back right after these words.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for 2 or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
That's good TV right there.
I'm trying to figure out how to gamble on Ryder Cup. You've got the paper up.
Lucas sitting there reading the paper. Well, I know what you were reading. I know what you were reading about, Lucas, because it's the one thing.
Ryder Cup.
The one sport I did not mention. It's the Ryder Cup weekend. It starts. It started this morning at 1 a.m. and it will go through about noon on Sunday.
Yep.
And so far, the U.S., of course, at this point, the U.S. has already had like 9-0, I guess, right?
Good start.
Oh, yeah. By now, we're just rolling.
We're rolling. No, we're okay. You know, at some point we're going to get through the whole show without having to tell people we're recording it early.
I think we ought to just start that way.
You think? We're recording this Wednesday evening. We don't know what the Cardinals did Wednesday night. What we'll say is the Cardinals beat the Brewers Wednesday night. We'll talk about that later. But in the Ryder Cup, starting on Friday morning at 1 a.m., just get up in the morning, set your alarm clock, go to channel 645. It's Golf Channel on Wabash TV and Wabash Catch TV. And then by all means, sit there and drink coffee all night long, eat eggs, watch the Ryder Cup. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Have you ever been up late?
Not that early.
Have you ever been up late, like on because they play Saturday and they'll play Sunday?
The Open. His brother and I woke up. Well, Micah was getting off work. I stayed up and we watched the Open.
Have you ever see now the Ryder Cup's every 2 years?
Correct.
Watching sports, actually planning on staying up and watching sports after midnight
is difficult.
It's difficult, but it's a lot of fun.
It's great. It was fun.
It's the best time.
And it was the no names.
Have you ever done that?
No, I can't stay up that late. I got 2 kids. I'm in bed by 9.
And it was like with the British Open, it was no names that teed off first, and we didn't care. It was great.
Yeah.
We were watching live sports at 2 a.m.
I got into the habit of doing that. I think I've mentioned on the show, I think when we had the World Cup going on. That's how I started watching the World Cup. I was watching the Asian World Cup back in 2002 in Japan and Korea, and the games were on Saturday night or Saturday morning at midnight or 1 a.m., and I just sat there and watched game after game after game until 6 a.m. That's fun.
Oh, it's great.
So you could stay up and even watch soccer?
That was also 16 years ago.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a big difference. I can do it one night and then maybe watch sports again next week.
Yeah.
But okay, so this morning they're playing. What are we playing? It's
4-ball and foursome. What they call
4-ball and foursome. Explain to folks Jamie, explain to everybody what the Ryder Cup is to start with.
Well, so it's a United States team against a team of Europeans. They play every other year, and it rotates between the United States and somewhere in Europe.
It's in Paris this year.
It's in Paris. So they start out with 2 different formats. The foursome would be Lucas and I would be a team.
Oh boy! Good team.
against 2 Europeans.
Against let's call it me and Thomas Peters.
You and Sergey.
Oh, geez.
and so we each play.
Sergio, me and Sergio.
We'd each play.
Did Sergio even make the team? I guess he did, didn't he?
He was always on the European team somehow. But we play our own ball for the hole, and whoever had the lowest score, that's what you're on the scorecard.
Okay.
Now, when you get to foursome, that's a lot more fun.
That's when it's
alternate shot.
Alternate shot. You hit.
Then Lucas hits. Then wherever he hits it, I hit from. So there's a tournament in Fairfield, which they're having this weekend, called the Chicken Feed.
Well, see now,
Saturday
it's the
Chicken
same
Feed,
thing.
Fairfield.
It's the same thing as the Jeff Frontier days. They were both rained out the same weekend.
Right, so they've
both been
rescheduled.
Postponed for this weekend.
But that alternate shot, that gets to be a lot of fun.
Now, is it only a 2-man alternate shot? I guess at the Chicken Feed.
Yeah, same thing.
Are you guys playing?
No, we've got way more important things to do.
We got prior.
We have the compound rib cook-off going on with a lot of pride at stake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we do it every year.
Okay, well, we'll get back to the Ryder Cup in a minute, but you just brought up the rib cook-off. We have not gotten the report from the Fall Fun Fest.
We were awesome.
How did it go?
Judges were terrible. We were great. That's how it went.
You didn't take home any.
We did not win the whole thing. There were 16 signed up teams, and we did not get last.
That's good.
Yeah. Actually, we weren't close to last.
No, we got 9th out of 16 registered teams.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And we had a lot of fun. It was our first one.
I understand that there were some the pros from Dover, for crying out loud.
There's people from everywhere.
Yeah.
Very good teams.
Yep.
And a bunch of nice people. We talked to people that had done it like almost for a living, basically, and got some good tips.
All right, well, okay.
Ryder Cup's
back to Ryder Cup. All right. It's so on Friday.
So by the time it's done, then Sunday they'll set up singles matches, and so the captains will pick.
Overall, there are 29 matches in total, right?
Right, and so however many singles matches. So what'll happen is the captains will watch these guys play, and then
on Friday and Saturday,
and then come Sunday they'll say, okay, here's my singles guys. And European captains say, here's my singles guys.
Okay.
And they'll match them up against each other. And every match is worth 1 point. There's 29 total points.
Right.
Takes 14. If you draw,
15 wins.
If you draw on a hole, it's a half. Yep. And so it takes 14 and a half to
make that.
draw.
I'm wrong. There's 28.
28,
14 and a half to win.
Yeah.
14 and a half to win. Okay. Okay, so the general watcher out there who doesn't know much about golfing, golf is boring. Why do I want to watch
Ryder
the
Cup
Ryder
is
Cup?
not boring.
Ryder Cup's fun.
Crowds yell, they're screaming, they're throwing stuff. The golfers, that's the one where, was it 2 years ago where McIlroy
versus Patrick Reed.
And the Europeans were making a comeback in the United States, and McIlroy turned around and just started throwing his arms up, trying to get the crowd into it.
He did that, then he shushed him like Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah, and then Patrick Reed kicked his butt, and U.S. won.
I don't know if he won by one. He won by one.
It's a
hole.
butt kicking in Ryder Cup. That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
One hole's plenty. Well, the Ryder Cup is this weekend. It starts this morning.
Loads of fun. Please watch.
It's going to start on NBC on Saturday and Sunday. You do yourself a favor. You will really enjoy it. Watch the Ryder Cup. We're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit of football. Might start with college and professional football, and hopefully, again, last week you were playing the Take the Points fade.
I won.
Money ahead.
You won one.
I'm the only one that won one.
That's exactly right. We'll be right back after these words. Stick around.
We can make...
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for 2 or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Your Bears.
Let's save it for TV because it's on right now.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah. Can we skip to the next
subject?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Talk.
I'm a winner.
Take the Points edition. Lucas Vaughn down there. Jamie Hodge is here. I'm Bruce Dickey. And all right, come on.
We're terrible.
Well, I tell you what we'll do. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Let's talk about the fun games, then we'll get into the gambling a little bit later in the show. What do you say? Because the gambling may not be the most fun conversation of the weekend. Did anybody stay up late to watch the Oregon game versus Stanford last week?
I was up late. I did not watch it.
I watched it, and I was TiVo'd it as well as or DVR'd it along with the Wisconsin-Iowa game, which turned out to be pretty darn good. The late slate of games last Saturday night were outstanding.
Because during the day, there wasn't very many close ones. No. During the day, it was a bunch of blowouts. Maybe the game was boring, but it was blowouts.
And then about 7 o'clock, well, we will mention this one right now. At about 7 o'clock last week, all of a sudden, start getting notifications on my telephone. Hey, something's happening right here. Something's happening right here. And it's just like whenever Cardinals throwing a no-hitter, you start getting no-hitter alerts from people. It was an upset alert. Virginia Tech ranked, 20th in the country or something?
The next coach that Weeze wants at USC.
Yeah. 27.5 point favorite.
27.5 point favorite. Weeze wants this guy coaching at USC so bad, he bet on them on the road as a 27.5 point favorite.
He did, but he covered. I'm sure he was close to a cover, right?
So close.
So, Old Dominion. They're trading touchdowns back and forth. They're trading touchdowns back and forth. People were checking into their guides to see where is the CBS One Network, where's CBS Sports Network. I know where it is. Of course, it's on mine. It's channel whatever, channel something. But so everybody's checking in there. Virginia Tech would take the lead. Then Old Dominion would come back and take the lead. Old Dominion take the lead. Virginia Tech comes back. It's late in the game. And I'll be doggone did you either of you see this? Old Dominion, they score late with like 3 minutes to go, take the lead 35-28. So everybody's thinking this upset can happen.
But still, Vautech has time. Explosive offense, they have time.
Plenty of time. They turn the ball over.
Yep.
So they turn the ball over 2 minutes to go. You can't really take a knee yet, so Old Dominion goes ahead and runs a play. The guy ran 60 yards for a touchdown.
And that was it. And that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote.
Old Dominion by 14, 2 touchdowns.
Old Dominion wins. So that means the bet was off by how much? 41.5.
Yeah, that's close. That's close.
We're having much more fun talking about that wild fourth quarter than the wild fourth quarter on Friday night in Champaign.
So I'm at a State Elks meeting.
In Champaign?
Okay. Nope, we're in Springfield, but I have lots of friends in the Champaign Lodge.
Okay.
And so we got up there late, and so walk in, check in, go up to the hospitality room, walk in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're describing the joy of college football.
So I walk in, and these
joy and agony,
and I hear roaring. So it's like,
Illinois just took the lead.
What's going on? So I go down their hospitality room, and these guys are going nuts. They brought in their own big screen TV.
24-21.
They'd hooked in. This is the best time ever. We've got this. Hodges, we've got this. Well, I'm glad for you guys, And
yeah,
blah, blah. And about 20 minutes later, dead silence. It was like, I'll see you guys later.
Illinois goes up 24-21 in the third quarter on Friday night. They gave up not one, not 5.
41 unanswered.
6 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns in a row. And, looked like Penn State could have scored more.
Yeah. The worst one was Penn State scored several running touchdowns. You're like, well, they're not really pouring it on. You can't blame them. And then they aired that one out because Illinois just packed the box. And it was like, wow.
Right. So that brings us to this weekend. You've got Penn State playing at Ohio State playing at Penn State on Saturday night. What's your thoughts on that?
Urban's first game back. It is at Ohio State, isn't it?
It was last week. Was Urban's first game back.
Okay.
It's the whiteout at Penn State.
Okay.
Penn State at night. And Ohio State is
favored
points.
Oh, I thought they were
giving points.
Yeah, they're 3.5 point favorite, somewhere right in there.
What are we thinking about that guy? I don't think any of us are playing that game.
I'm going to stay away from that one, Bruce.
I'm staying away too.
Stay away from that one.
I must tell you, I must admit, I've been to a Penn State whiteout game. They don't go well for road teams.
Yeah, I'm going to stay clear of that job.
What are you thinking?
I'm going to bet. I'm not going to do it as my pick on here, but I'm going to bet Ohio State. Until somebody, Ohio State's good. And Penn State struggled with, Illinois
for 3 quarters.
For 3 quarters. Penn State's had a couple other struggles earlier in the year.
I'd take Penn State.
I just can't. I can't bet against Ohio State.
I can't. I wouldn't be able to. If I was going to bet it, I'm not going to bet it here either. But if I was going to bet, I could not bet against Penn State at home on a night.
I'm with
in the whiteout.
So I'm with Bruce. So definitely bet Ohio State.
24-21 to Illinois.
Definitely bet
24-21 to Illinois.
I'm with Bruce, so definitely bet Ohio State.
The other big game, we'll get to these later on as well. This one might be part of somebody's pick later on, but Stanford versus Notre Dame at Notre Dame Saturday evening.
Pretty low line.
That's at the same time of the Ohio State game. That kind of stinks, but what do you do? You set your DVR. That's what you do. Watch 2 games
back
at
and
once.
forth.
Yeah. And the other good thing is the Cardinal game is already over by then. All right. So what are you thinking of Stanford Notre Dame? Stanford was whooped for 3 quarters Saturday night.
Man, Notre Dame's treated me well this year.
And Notre Dame's at home. Good defense. Great defense. I like Notre Dame.
Notre Dame has treated me very well on this sheet this year, and I stayed away from this game. That Stanford Notre Dame game, there's just something about it.
Stanford is 7-2 against Notre Dame in the past 9.
There's just something about it, so I stayed away from it.
It's
you got that new quarterback there, that Book kid for Notre Dame too that started this last game.
See now that 2 of us.
He did look good.
Mm-hmm. 2 of us were picking Notre Dame to lose as a super dog. We were picking Wake Forest to win.
One of us picked Notre Dame to win.
We were picking Notre Dame to lose to super dog Wake Forest based on this 2 quarterback system. And darn Brian Kelly took out the 2 quarterback system.
And just played one.
And they win.
He looked good too.
I made a phone call.
You know what I've always said, what I've always heard, what I've always said. You know what you have when you have a 2 quarterback system?
No quarterback.
No quarterbacks.
Yep.
You have no quarterbacks. There's a bunch of great college football this weekend. We're going to talk a little bit more about it in just a minute, and we're going to come back and talk a little bit more about the NFL. So far, you are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, the Take the Points edition. Right down there is Lucas Vaughn. Right here is Jamie Hodges, and we'll be back talking a little bit more after these words. Do please stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your #1 choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I liked it better when you were just going to ramble.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Actually, it's not that good. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. This is the Take the Points edition. Down there's Lucas Vaughn. Right here is Jamie Hodges. We're talking about all kinds of stuff, and we got to talk about the NFL. There are probably places in this country this week that would prefer not to talk about the NFL. Maybe in what? All right. Did anybody see the game? Who can tell me what happened in Minnesota?
But
nothing good.
Josh Allen happened in Minnesota. You look at highlights, and he was jumping over people, leapfrogging them.
He had 2 rushing touchdowns.
I saw the hurdle.
He was throwing the ball 80 yards. It was all Josh Allen. LaShawn McCoy didn't even play.
You think Jalen
Ramsey was out?
Thinks he's still trash or garbage?
I'm going to say Jalen Ramsey quits mouthing him.
Well, yeah. And, that was one of the big upsets of the day. And there were the Jacksonville game was a huge upset. I was listening to a show on the radio on Monday morning. They were saying that everybody's survivor pool was knocked out. Do you know of any survivor pools that might have had some interesting
I've heard of a few ones. Do you have a story?
I've got a story. I might have heard of one. There was roughly 44 people left.
In a survivor pool that started with
110 roughly.
110.
Yeah.
A survivor pool, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, is where you have to pick a winner each week.
No spread, no line.
All you
pick a winner.
And
only use a team once.
Yep, sounds easy.
Once you use a team, they're burnt. Can't use them again.
What if your team you pick ties?
Doesn't matter. They're burnt.
They're burnt.
Team's burnt.
Okay. Have to pick a winner. All right. This particular survivor pool may have started with 110 people. Yep. Everyone throws a couple of bucks into a hat. Yep. And then winner takes all, right?
Yep. And this weekend with the Minnesota game, Minnesota was a 17-point favorite over Buffalo. Buffalo's terrible.
Biggest favorite, I think, in like 5 years in the NFL.
And this was
the biggest upset since
'68, something like that. So a lot of people are on that one. A lot of people on the Jacksonville-Tennessee game. Jacksonville just come off a win against the Patriots, playing Tennessee. Blaine Gabbert starting. So, those two had a lot of – 3 people left is all.
So it went from 44 to 3.
3 people. So really knocked it down.
I hear that one of the 3 had a particularly interesting way that he made his choice and was able to stay alive.
Yeah, he's a bit of a procrastinator, and unfortunately, he may have indulged a little heavily on Saturday night.
Well, he drank a few too many sodas.
It's none of us 3.
No, it wasn't.
No,
preface it with that.
Well, Saturday night into Sunday morning, and unfortunately, he may have overslept to get his Minnesota pick in.
You have to have your pick in by game time.
He was not up for that pick, and he made it up for the last set of games.
So that first slate of games goes by without him making a pick.
Yeah,
he's reduced down to like 5 games.
Yeah. And actually, the guy running the pool called me and he says, "Hey, this guy, he doesn't have his pick in yet." Yeah,
You might want to remind him.
yeah, I know he doesn't. So he went away from the first set, which cost everybody everything, and he picked one for the second set, which was the Bears, and he was one of the three.
Which didn't look good for a while.
They won. They won. It was a victory.
The Bears did not look good.
No, they did not
for 3 quarters.
It was a victory though. So yeah, he survived and advanced. That's all it is. Pick a winner. And
I'll tell you what. Every week we I don't know if any of us have won an NFL game yet.
oh yeah, I won.
Okay,
I won.
I mean, I won.
You look at these lines and nothing really jumps out like that's one I want to gamble on.
Well, the one that jumped out was probably the Minnesota Vikings last
Well, it was
week.
17.5. You weren't necessarily going to gamble on it. Maybe you would have money lined them.
Yeah, out of 12
thinking
picks,
it was
we
an
picked
easy.
2 NFL.
And they get shut out. Didn't they get shut out?
No, they got 6.
They got 6 at the end.
Oh, they did get 6 at the end.
Six.
Garbage 6.
Wow.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's a rough one. What do you see this weekend? Any interesting games?
Well, Garoppolo's out, so you'd think bet against San Fran. Well, that line jumped up to what?
10.5.
10.5.
Yeah.
You know, that's a 10.5.
Chargers.
Any double digits is a
But what
huge
games?
line.
What games look interesting to watch this weekend? Actually, to
Thursday
me,
night.
Yeah,
Thursday
Thursday night
night's
game.
the best game. Last night's game.
Yeah.
Last night's game, and we already know that the Rams
Won by more than 7.5. Thank you, Rams.
Since we are at that time, let's go ahead and talk about the gambling. We'll make our picks. Do we know what Weeze is picking for this weekend?
no, I have not heard from Weeze, so
Okay,
I
we'll
don't
get
know his pick.
Weeze's picks, but we've already discussed Weeze had a loser last weekend in the
Yeah.
college football. And
Yeah.
as the group, how'd the group do last weekend?
Again,
Pro and college football. We have eight picks.
Week 2, we went 1-7 on
Yeah.
our picks, and week 4, we again went 1-7 on our picks.
I'm getting a little tired of carrying you guys, so see if you guys could pick up a game.
So yeah, we did very, very poorly again. Unfortunately, Weeze had Virginia Tech, like we said earlier, that didn't even come close to covering, let alone winning the
They
game.
lost by 30.
Yeah,
if
and
you're
then he had
42.
He had the Chiefs -6.5. They did win, but they did not cover.
I had the Bears did win, did not cover.
Yep.
I had the
Northern Illinois.
Northern Illinois lost by like 17 when they were supposed to. I needed them to lose by 10.
And
Who'd
then
you have?
I had the Eagles, which won, but they didn't cover. They beat the Colts. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
But they didn't cover.
That's
Then
what
I
you
had-
get for.
Wish they'd covered for you if they'd going to beat them.
Yeah, and then I had TCU, which is
That Texas game.
I don't get it. TCU controlled that ball game. I watched it. They would drive the field, fumble, drive the field, interception. They had control of that game up 13-10 in the third, and then I don't know. Doesn't make sense, but they lost and lost big. So that's a loss.
Well, see, that was the thing. That was kind of like the Penn State Illinois fourth quarter. It just the TCU Texas fourth quarter. It just went crazy.
Not quite the same.
Shut up.
I had the Cleveland Jets over, which I missed by 2 points, and then Notre Dame, which hit.
Okay. Well, let's see. You were close. That's
So that was the one. We had one on Notre Dame.
the one on Notre Dame. Well, thank heavens for the Domers.
So who
That's
you taking this week, Bruce?
The only
Hey,
time I'll
let's
ever.
go over totals before we start.
Okay.
That. Just
We
so
started with $100.
Start with 100.
Fake money.
Yep.
Wait a minute. It's
You actually did that
Fake money.
correct there, I think.
Bruce is leading the way right now.
We started with 100.
He's got 90 left.
I have 90. Yes.
Jamie's
Woo-hoo.
just behind him at 80.
All right.
Weeze has got 60 left, and I'm down to $50. I'm halfway through mine, so we're still in the game.
Hey,
but man,
I'm
it's
going to
ugly.
be down there with you after this. I'm going big this
No
week.
way, baby. This is, we're all going to win. We're going 8-0 this week. I've got a
hope
feeling.
so.
I've got a feeling. We don't know Weeze's. We'll report them next week. We'll certainly get them.
Yep.
You want mine first?
Sure,
I
Bruce.
usually go Lucas first, but I'll go mine. In college football, and you're going to write these down also, I guess. College football, I love LSU at home. I just love LSU at home, and I don't like Ole Miss at all. So their defense is just struggling.
They laid an egg last week against Kentucky, right? They lost to Kentucky after losing or having an issue with SIU.
Yeah.
So they lost to Alabama a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So they're just. I'm going to go. I'm taking LSU -11. Taking LSU at home. I made the mistake last week of picking road favorites.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that maybe ever again. Taking Oakland at home -2.5. So
What are you
Oakland
throwing on those?
$20 a piece. Let me tell you my theorizing behind the Oakland Cleveland. I have this written down. Actually, I have this.
You had too much free time today.
Blurb, huh?
The number one overall picks, quarterbacks in their first career start, are winless both straight up and against the spread for the last 10 times since 2003. They're 0-10.
So you think you're the man to buck the trend?
No, I'm betting against them.
Oh, you took Oakland.
I'm
I got
taking
you.
I've
got Baker on the mind.
I'm not taking.
I was sitting here throwing that say so that Baker Mayfield starting this week for Browns. Is Josh Rosen starting
Yes.
for Arizona?
Yep.
Have they said that?
Yes. Josh Rosen is starting.
Josh Allen starting.
Allen has already started.
Are all
Rosen
quarterbacks starting?
Yes, all
besides Lamar Jackson,
except Jackson. Right, 4 of the 5. The top 15 picks are all starting.
Cool.
Of 22 quarterbacks selected with the top overall pick in the NFL draft, only 4 have won their first ever start, and only 3 won against the spread.
But are any of them Baker Mayfield?
I do love Baker Mayfield. I think he's great.
Fiery, man.
I love Baker Mayfield.
Did any of them get the Bud Light fridges opened in Cleveland? Because Baker Mayfield did.
The Bud Light fridges are open.
If any of them's going to get bucked, it's going to be Baker bucking.
If anybody's going to buck the trend, you're absolutely right. Who are you picking, Jamie?
All right, for NFL, I'm going to go. I didn't like any of the lines, so I'm going to rip that Band-Aid off again and go Rams minus 7.5 Thursday night for 20.
Night stuff.
Thursday night
Get it
football.
out of the way.
There you go.
College.
How much on that one?
20.
Okay.
College, I'm going to do the thing you're not supposed to do in college that Bruce just mentioned.
Yeah, I love it too, though.
I'm going to take a road favorite. I'm going to take West Virginia minus 3.5 at Texas Tech for 20.
There you go.
We give them super dogs yet?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't give mine, did I?
You did Army.
Okay, Army. I did.
didn't you post mine?
I don't think
did you not?
he didn't say that loud.
I did it beforehand.
We got to stop talking in the break.
Yeah, we do need to sit here quietly.
Well, my super dog is Florida plus 7.5 at Mississippi State.
That's pretty good. My super dog, by the way, is Army at Buffalo. Army's getting 9, so that I like that. Who do you got there, Luke?
Well, we're going to start with my super dog because we've talked about him already today.
What's that?
Virginia Tech was so good last week against Old Dominion, so good that they are a 5.5-point dog.
We're at
Duke. They're at Duke.
Is that right?
So I'm going to take Virginia back to get back on it. It just
back on their feet.
That's actually a good super dog.
I mean,
that's a bettable super dog,
Something
honestly.
there to me. So, and I'm going to go with Jamie a little bit on the West Virginia Texas Tech. I'm going to take the over at 76.
Ooh,
both those teams score. One's averaging 52.
76. That's a lot of.
I know
points.
it's
a lot of points.
But that's a game that can hit it.
Both of those teams score a bunch of points.
That's a game that's going to take 4.5, 5 hours to play. They scored.
And I plan on watching quite a bit of that. That Will Greer's good.
We have plans Saturday where we can watch a lot of college football.
True. And in the pros. Jamie, you're right. I hate the Lions. I hate all of them. I don't know what to do. I still don't have a pro pick.
You got to come up with something.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the Bears. I'm going to take the Bears at home against Tampa Bay minus 3.
How much?
$20.
So how much did you bet on your college?
I'm gonna do 20 on everything just because.
No, I'm just saying because you're gonna be down to like $5 a piece on games. You're gonna be betting quarters.
Hey, I'll reload those fake. But it won't count on the sheet.
Well, I love it. I love the picks, and that ought to be a good time. Hopefully, next week we're going to be 8-0,
and that'll bring our stats way up.
It really, well, you know, what was it? 2 weeks ago we were 7-1, something like that.
Yeah. So you guys start out hot. I start out slow, and then I've kind of crept back up.
Yeah. There we go. There you go. So that's there you have it. Now you know what to bet on or against.
Yeah. Against.
We'll be right back. Thanks for watching Wabash Catch TV. Back in just a moment.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Welcome back to a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm Bruce Dickey. That is Lucas Vaughn down there. Jamie Hodge is right here. Let's take the points edition. We've been talking all kinds of football and golf so far. Did you have an update on Brian's picks?
Yeah, I think he may have forgotten up to this point, so we'll see if he gets them into me pretty quick or not. So it may be a little bit later in the week.
So we may not. I
got a one-word response. It was not a nice word, and so
it was like, okay, so it was the one-word response similar to whenever they asked the general if he was prepared to surrender at Bastogne.
Yes,
he sent one word to the Germans. It was
not nice word.
It was nuts. It was nuts. Tell them nuts. And that's what we said.
So we'll see if he throws a couple bets in real quick before we're off the air.
Well, that's fine. We'll pay attention to that. Okay. Let's talk about baseball. The American League. Boy, that's the interesting league to talk about right now.
For the last 2 weeks.
All locked up.
It's all locked up. The only thing still in dispute in the American League is where the wild card game will be played. The Yankees have a game and a half lead on the A's for that. So you figure the Yankees are going to get it. They got an ample opportunity. So that's all done. How about the National League? Anything going on there in the National League?
So, the National League.
How about the National League?
There is be a more real possibility if it hadn't been for the way the Cardinals played the past 2 games, but there is still a very real possibility there could be a 6-way tie of teams with 91 wins.
There are going to be 6 teams at the top of the National League with 91 wins if things work out.
If things work out. There could be
so you'd have to have a play-in for the wild card.
Well, you'd have to have a playoff for the titles first, for the Central and West. You'd have to have those playoffs. Then there'd be a wild card playoff.
And this is
This is a very real possibility.
A very real possibility.
Right now, the Cubs
would have to lose out.
Yeah, Cubs are 91-66. Brewers are 91-67.
That'd be good for the Cardinals if that happens.
So,
that'd be very good for the Cardinals.
The Braves
for either of those to happen, the Cardinals have to win out.
The Braves are sitting on 89, Dodgers on 88, Rockies and Cards on 87. The difference is on that loss side because the Cardinals don't play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or don't play yesterday. Don't play Thursday. Don't play Thursday. Whereas the Rockies, Dodgers, Cubs all do.
Yeah. So
that's kind of a difference maker. So this is a very real thing that could easily happen, which would be just people's minds would explode. It'd be great.
It'd be really cool. It'd be really cool if it happened, if only because the Cardinals would still be in it.
Yeah, that's exactly
for our
right.
Tastes.
Undeservedly so.
More likely, more possible is probably the five-way tie, which it would be fun. But then you still need a 4-game losing streak for Chicago and for Milwaukee. That's not probably going to happen. All the Cardinals need though.
Is Rockies to lose.
Rockies haven't lost in like weeks.
So they're due.
And they got San Francisco.
The Rockies have won 5 games in a row, and they still have games Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday left. I hesitate to ask who's going to be the last one not getting a chair in the musical chairs, man.
I don't know. Here's why I don't know.
Dodgers.
It's the Dodgers.
That'd be sweet.
Keep their butts at home.
That would be an awesome fall from grace. Have the Rockies overtake the Dodgers, us past the Dodgers.
That's where I want to go.
The Cardinals are only 1 game back of the Dodgers.
We're a half game back of Colorado for that second wild card, and Colorado's a half game behind LA for the West.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Who's the Dodgers got? Who they finish up with? Dodgers?
No, I don't. I know Colorado finishes up with San Fran.
Yeah,
I've got them on.
I wasn't sure who.
I've got them in the TV on Friday night. They're at San Francisco.
No, Dodgers have San Fran.
Dodgers have San Francisco.
No,
Colorado's playing San Francisco right now, I think, right?
No, they're playing Philly right now.
Oh, they're playing Philly. Colorado doesn't have San Francisco. It's the Dodgers.
Okay, so the Dodgers got San Fran.
They're facing Madison Bumgarner.
Which is nice. Yes. I like Bumgarner's good.
So if we were like professionals and did show prep, we'd know who Colorado was playing this weekend, and I just don't know.
You know who?
You two talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Colorado's playing Washington this weekend.
Oh, that's right, because
they were talking
about Scherzer pitching or not.
Scherzer is going to pitch Sunday.
Maybe.
They may pitch Sunday.
Right now it says TBD.
The thing I read today that might be
the
biggest mind blower potentially on Sunday afternoon. The guy with the St. Louis Cardinals' fate in his hands.
From St. Louis, lifelong Cardinal.
I'm not talking about Scherzer. Scherzer's one of them.
Yeah.
But the other guy, late in that game, Greg Holland.
Hey, Cardinals, here's an underhanded toss. Thanks for cutting me.
Greg Holland, the Cardinals season might come down to how Greg Holland pitches
as we knew
Washington
it would when we signed him.
Against the Nats.
As we knew it would when we signed him.
Against the Rockies.
The Cardinals knew it would come down to when we signed him. We knew. We just didn't realize we'd be on another team.
That's a sick feeling.
I didn't mean to bring that up.
I mean, he really put me down.
I was thinking Scherzer because the only reason he might pitch is Cy Young hopes. That's why they've got the TBD in there.
Scherzer's
and he's a lifelong Cardinal fan.
Scherzer's going to pitch.
He
may not.
He always wanted to be in St. Louis.
He's 300 strikeouts.
He already got his 300. He got his 300 the other night. He needed 10 to get it. So
but a guy like Scherzer, I think, wants to make that start.
Well, I'm not saying he won't want to, but
I do too. Scherzer's the bulldog, and he's a Hall of Famer. You know, he's a Hall of Famer waiting for crying out loud. Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time.
Coming down to the wire.
Yeah, coming down to the wire. Watch baseball all weekend long, and then it's going to get even better because the postseason starts.
If we're in it.
Well, that's true.
If not, we'll have that sick feeling. We'll be
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Lucas Vaughn down there. Jamie Hodges here. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you all on Monday.